So, Kieron, to test how well you remember your career, we're going to play a game that we've called GB or not GB. We'll show you a picture of your face and you have to guess if it was taken whilst you're on GB duty or not. We've mixed them up to keep you on your toes, and we've got a follow-up question for each photo. Are you ready?
Fire away.
So, first one.
GB.
Very confident answer?
Yeah, I think it was one of my No, I've got a wee tan going there. Yeah, GB. I think I got one of my profile pictures.
So that's the press shot from around about the time of your 100th cap with GB.
Brilliant.
Just how big an achievement was it for you to reach 100 caps for Great Britain?
Honestly, it was a great moment. Obviously, it felt like forever just playing with GB, but I was very, very proud to get the opportunity to play in Glasgow as well in front of my friends and family was just huge. So, and we got the win, so I was really, really happy, and I felt like it was a great achievement.
So, second one, hopefully a bit harder for you.
That's not GB. That's a Falkirk Fury camp.
So that, as you say, that's from the start of your career. Just how important were Falkirk for your career?
Without Falkirk, I wouldn't have had a career, and that's I look at crazy stories. Growing up, basketball didn't come naturally to me, as in there wasn't many pathways for basketball. Played in school. Falkirk was the closest 20-minute drive. I was very fortunate to have a coach who was affiliated with the club, who was a part of the Stirling setup after school. So it came natural there, but I owe Falkirk so much. They were innovative enough that they allowed me to play different positions. I got to dribble a lot of the ball, shoot the ball, so I didn't just play inside like the majority of players back then. If they were really tall, they just got put inside. So I was, I'm very thankful to those days in Falkirk.
So the third one here for you.
Oh, I'm going to say GB.
That is GB. It's from one of the many EuroBasket qualifiers you've played in over the years. How does EuroBasket compare to some of the other tournaments you've played in?
EuroBasket for me, it was again surreal at times. I remember my first EuroBasket in 2009, and all of a sudden I'm guarding Paul Gasol, and they playing against like the Serbias, the Slovenias, then playing against Spain, who were like number 2 in the world. And you're just this weak old big boy from Scotland getting the opportunity to compete against the best. So EuroBasket was always for me probably the main tournament outside the Olympics for the talent of people we played against. It was just phenomenal.
So number 4, another younger one there.
That's back to my Duquesne days. I can tell you that was me in university.
That's correct. And so for you, just how important was it to get an education alongside your basketball?
For me, that was actually, you talk about the cliche and the things that you want to tell parents and tell. Education was always first in my eyes. The neighbourhood I grew up in, not many of my friends went on to excel in university. They chose other career paths. No one in my family had ever been to university before, so getting an opportunity to go to university was the most important thing, but then getting an opportunity to play basketball on top of that in a country like the States, it was phenomenal. So I was so happy to get, so fortunate to get a scholarship to go into Duquesne University, and I enjoyed every single moment of it.
So number 5, you're doing well so far?
That face or that haircut, that's GB, that's Olympics.
That is the Olympics. Yeah. Where does the Olympics rank in your career highlights?
It is a close second to the Commonwealth Games. Again, great opportunity to play at home nation, get to play in London, compete, the local team. It was a phenomenal, exciting tournament to be a part of. My biggest regret with that is my goal was to make the Olympics, and once I was told I made the Olympics, everything else was just a day, a daze. I wasn't as committed to playing the best tournament I could have played. I was so fixated on just making the team. And don't get me wrong, there was players at all different levels there who are, I mean, playing NBA, EuroLeague. I was so fortunate to make that squad, and I think I was probably the 11th or 12th pick on that team. So I was really close to not making that team. So I was so proud to be there. But with the Commonwealth Games, I actually was one of the main players, and I had a huge role within that, and we won more games. So I think it's a close second to the Commonwealth Games.
So next one here, and
I bet you it's going to be a Commonwealth
might
Games.
not be a struggle for you after that one, but here it is anyway.
Oh wow, I've aged well, haven't I? Yeah, that's for Scotland, I think.
Yeah, so that is indeed from the Commonwealth Games. How did it feel to represent Scotland rather than GB on a global stage?
You know, us Scots will always say we're Scottish first, you know, and I'm very proud, I'm a very proud Brit to represent GB. But playing for Scotland, this wee nation, always the underdogs, always, you know, people talking down on us, you know, thinking we had no opportunities to excel in that tournament. That was definitely the number one for me. You know, the young guys we have coming through, it was solely based on just a pride and a hunger to win, more so than the talent or you know strength or speed. I think just our smarts, our togetherness, and that again, like I said, that pride that just took us through, and that would be for me the number one of my whole career, and I will never forget those moments in Australia.
So next one.
Oh, that's the season, I think. That's not GB, that's Glasgow Rocks.
Correct once again. That is just from this season. Rocks are flying at the moment. 10 home wins in a row. Great form heading into the playoffs. Can you go all the way and end your career on a high?
That's the goal. You know, I've always wanted to win silverware with the Glasgow Rocks. I think we owe it to Glasgow. We owe it to Scotland. We owe it to the Rocks organisation. So right now we're quietly confident. We really believe in our new coach. We have a belief in ourselves now that we can compete with anybody. But we also understand that we were in a hole just a couple of months ago. So we're humble enough to understand that we have to make sure that we are locked in and playing together. And if we're not doing that, we won't win. So I said, personally, I'm very focused. I want to end up. Obviously, you want to end up end on a high. But at the same time, from a team perspective, we believe we can, and that strong belief, I think, can help us make it all the way to London.
And just the last one here for you, which is of course blank. So what's next for Kieron Achara?
What's next? Oh, so right now I am going to be retiring, obviously, from basketball. I'm going to take the summer off with my family. You know, I've just got a newborn son, a beautiful daughter, my wife. So I'm going to spend some quality time with them over the summer. And I am also going to be finishing off my dissertation for my masters. So that's going to be for the next 2-3 months. That's going to be my main focus. And then after that, I have no idea. So like I said, I'm networking a lot right now, being proactive, thinking about what's going to be next. But all I know is I cannot walk away from the game, no matter what my career is. I will always be a part of basketball, and I will always be pushing basketball specifically in Scotland, and making sure that it continues to develop so more players can reap the rewards and have the